her tweets in response to the 2017 Women's March. One of the main reasons Hillary lost was that she and her supporters exuded an air of entitlement to her becoming the first female president. Just need Kim Kardashian to post bird-flipping topless selfies to support the Women's March. Michelle Obama couldn't get that many fat women out here walking in 8 years. And my personal favorite. I'm planning a men's march to protest at the creeping global emasculation of my gender by rabid feminists. Now, let's take a quick survey. Who here agrees that men and women deserve equal pay? How about the right to vote? To receive education? And what about the right to govern their own bodies however they choose? If you answered yes to any of these questions, congratulations, you are a feminist. In today's society, people are often misguided about the idea of feminism. It's often viewed as a bad thing, a dirty word, something that only lesbian women who hate all things male made up to get a rise out of people. However, these theories cannot be farther from the truth. My name is Ashley, and today I'm going to explain why each and every one of us, male or female, should be a feminist. Feminism defined is the political, economic, and social equality of the sexes. It has nothing to do with the way you look, what you wear, or who you associate yourself with. Being a feminist does not mean that you hate men or that you believe women deserve special privileges. It simply comes down to equality and promoting the idea that everyone should be evaluated based on their personality, not their gender. The fact is, the media often creates negative perceptions of women that are sensationalized into promoting false stereotypes. Stereotypes where women are the homemakers and watch over the children, while men have jobs and earn money. A great example of this is the fact that in America's political system today, only 20% of Congress is female. Also interesting to note, just 26% of women candidates seeking political office sought out the job themselves. The reason? Women in positions of power are often viewed with the stigma of being bossy or controlling, and too much emphasis is placed on their looks rather than actual legislation. Being a feminist should not warrant eye-rolling and awkward silence. The word itself should not carry a negative stigma. Women who embrace feminism should be labeled as strong and courageous for fighting for their equality, rather than bitchy or moronic. I, for one, am proud to call myself a feminist, and you should all strive to do the same. Here are the reasons why. We should all be feminists because research shows that at the age of 6 years old, girls already feel like they're less smart than their male counterparts. We should all be feminists because 50% of Americans believe it should be illegal for a woman not to assume her husband's last name when they marry. We should all be feminists because there are some countries where women are not allowed the freedom to receive an education. We should all be feminists because there is a 23% wage gap in earnings in the workforce between men and women in virtually every job. We should all be feminists so that instead of teaching women how to prevent rape, we teach people how not to view women as objects. We should all be feminists because our bodies are still being legislated by a male-dominated government. And lastly, we should all be feminists because each and every one of us has an important woman in our life, whether that be your mother, grandmother, aunt, niece, sister, or significant other, that deserves everything in this world we can give them, especially the right to equality. In conclusion, feminism is not a dirty word and should not be treated as such. Those who preach that they do not need feminism because they already feel that they are equal are doing a disservice to the rest of the millions of women worldwide who do not share the same sentiment. Some people never voice their opinions, and that's okay, as long as the knowledge is there, because political, economic, and social equality of all women is not just a woman's problem, but society's problem, and all people should work towards improving the aspects for not only women, but of all genders, ethnicities, sexual orientations, and religion. Thank you.